Coming up, creating innovative pathways to college completion. We'll take a look at the extraordinary success of Maryland's first middle college high school, located on the campus of Prince George's Community College. And we've got the answers to your questions about Maryland's early college access programs. Plus, nothing could stop this graduating class from pursuing their academic goals. Hear their inspiring stories next on Around Prince George's.
Welcome to this edition of Around Prince George's. I'm Charlene Dukes, president of Prince George's Community College. In 2011, Prince George's Community College and the Prince George's County Public Schools opened the first middle college high school in the state of Maryland, the Academy of Health Sciences at PGCC. This spring, the first class of students will receive their high school diplomas and their associate's degrees. Here with me to discuss the success of this partnership is Dr. Kathy Richard Andrews, principal of the Academy of Health Sciences, joined by Angela Anderson, Dean of Health Sciences at Prince George's Community College. Welcome to the program. Before we begin our discussion, let's hear what some of the students have to say about the Academy of Health Sciences at PGCC.
This is very different from normal high school. I remember I used to want to be at my neighborhood school with my friends so bad, but now I love my school.
I remember really wanting to come to the school, then not wanting to come to the school.
My experiences at this school is that you actually have to work very hard in your work, so you have to be very efficient in when you work, but you still have to put in a hard effort.
In this high school, you have a class of 25. By the end of the school year, you guys are just like brothers and sisters, basically.
My hardest class, I guess, 10th grade is in chemistry. Whenever I wouldn't focus, everything I would be lost for a whole week or two, and then it would be hard to catch up.
Chinese is not hard, but you have to memorize a whole bunch of stuff and really study.
You actually have to come to school. If you don't come to school one day and it's like a calculus class or a history class, you're missing out a whole lecture that you have to actually write down notes for. It's all about preparation, maturity, and pretty much priorities.
The classes are going to get harder and harder, but you just got to keep on studying and working hard and putting the effort for it.
When it comes to the fact that we don't have traditional high school experiences, but we make up for it.
Sometimes we do movies and popcorn parties and we get pizza sometimes. You're in college. Not a lot of people can say that, like, you're actually in college.
We can tell from those sound bites that the Academy of Health Sciences has really made an impact on the students. So Dr. Richard Andrews, what is middle college?
Let me begin by saying that the Academy of Health Sciences at Prince George's Community College is the first middle early college program in the state of Maryland, Virginia, and the District of Columbia. An early middle college program provides opportunities for students to engage in a real college experience on the college campus. Of course, we are housed in Lanham, first floor on the community college campus. We currently enroll 392 students in grades in years 1, 2, 3, and 4.
And for us, that's grades 9, 10, 11, and 12.
That is correct. Our students began their experience in the summer by participating in a summer program that has been designed for students so that they can make the transition from middle school to college. In the fall semester, our first-year students, who are traditionally known as freshmen, are enrolled in their first college class, Health and Physical Fitness. By the second semester, they're enrolled in their second college class. Of course, we have the traditional high school requirements in year 1 and 2. What's unique about our program is that by years 3 and 4, our students are enrolled in community college classes that are taught by college faculty. Some of those classes are Anatomy and Physiology 1, Anatomy and Physiology 2, microbiology 1010, microbiology 1020. They also take medieval history and ancient history.
So let me ask Dr. Dean Anderson a question. Why was this important, this whole partnership?
We looked at it as a way to increase college completion, focus on groups of students who were underserved, potentially lower socioeconomic, and find a way for them to be successful. Many of the students are first generation college, like I was. So it was something that we thought was the right thing to do for the county.
And I would imagine, I know that with the Middle College National Consortium, they look at two things, particularly that 50% of the students enrolled must be low income, and they must be first generation college. How did you go about identifying those students across the county?
All of our middle schools have students who are enrolled currently at the academy. They apply for admission in November through December by going to their professional school counselors at the middle school level, and they simply say, I'm interested in applying, at which point that professional school counselor allows for those students to do an online application. They are also required to sit for the same exam that students who are interested in the science and tech programs take, and from that, an algorithm has been developed by the Department of Testing. One of the variables is first generation college, free and reduced lunch, high attendance, GPA, and a general score on the assessment. Currently, over 54% of our students are identified as on free and reduced lunch, and over 54% of those students are also first generation college.
Which means that neither their immediate parents or guardian has graduated from college with an associate degree or a bachelor's degree.
That is correct, and that is serving the purpose, as Dean Anderson has said, of providing opportunities for students who would generally not get an opportunity to attend college.
I listened to some of the courses, and it's clear that students are taking courses that have a heavy science, mathematics sort of content, but they are actually graduating with what degree?
It's a general studies degree with a focus on health sciences. So what we did when we built the curriculum was, after we identified all the general education courses, for the electives, we looked at the courses that would be most appropriate for somebody who was going to move into a pre-med discipline at a four-year institution, or a bachelor's of science in nursing, a nutritionist, a dietetic. So that's how we created the curriculum.
And so let's talk a little bit about data. What are some of the key indicators of success, not just for the graduating class, but for all of the students who are enrolled grades 9 through 12?
Well, we have recent data that indicates our overall GPA for students enrolled in a college classes is currently 3.45. The overall GPA for both the college classes and a high school curriculum is a 3.9. In addition, and this is very important, our attendance rate is 98%. And as we all know, that students must be engaged in instruction in the classroom in order to work independently. So that 98% helps to strengthen our students' academic success.
Well, let's talk about student demographics. What does the student population in the Academy of Health Sciences look like?
We have 71% of our students are African American, 21% of our students are Hispanic, 7% of our students are Asian, and 1% of our students are white and other. In addition to that, we do have a majority of our students, approximately 70% are female and 30% male. And going into the 5th year of the program, we realize, as I realize in having a son, boys are very interested in playing sports. So they choose, many of our male applicants choose to go to the traditional high schools because they want to play basketball or football. On the other hand, Many of our female students accept the spot because they're not interested in participating in sports.
So, and what have we done to sort of counter that here at the college?
As the students indicated in the video, we have opportunities provided to them that traditional high school students cannot have. For example, Dr. Dukes, you are most aware, President Obama has come to this campus twice. He's made a visit twice. And both times the Academy students were standing right under the podium and had an opportunity to shake the president's hand. Many of our Year 4 students still talk about that as being a historical moment in their lives. In addition to that, we participate in community college events on campus, of course, heavily supervised by my faculty. And we also have opportunities for our students to participate in student service learning activities. Many of our students also participate in sports through their community-sponsored events.
So tell me, of the students who started in 2011, what number and percent of those students are graduating this year?
Our first cohort was a total of 100 students. Our current cohort is 92, unheard of. In many middle early college programs, you have anywhere between a 40 to 60% attrition rate. Only 8 of our students who started with us have gone on and transferred to a traditional high school. We have, of our 92 students, all 92 will receive a high school diploma. Additionally, all 92 will receive at least 58 plus college credits. Now, this is the big one. Of that number, 89 of our students will receive an associate degree.
Well, that's great to know. And it's apparent that the Academy of Health Sciences at PGCC has been a huge success. It really serves as a model for our country, our state, our nation. Thank you, Dr. Rashard Andrews, for your leadership, and Dean Anderson for your commitment to the future of this program. If you're interested in applying to the Academy of Health Sciences at Prince George's Community College, please visit www.pgcc.edu or www.pgcps.org. We'll be right back after this short break with additional information about early college access programs.
Prince George's Community College isn't just a place that offers more than 200 academic workforce development and continuing education programs. It's the first step toward the career of your dreams. It's a community of people who want you to succeed. It's where degrees are earned and potential is realized. Apply and register today. Call 301-546-PGCC, that's 301-546-7422. Prince George's Community College, transforming lives.
Are you getting this, honey?
Oh, prime time. We are rolling.
All right, Mama's gonna bring it home. Mama's gonna bring it home. Okay.
Come on, watch this guy.
Oh, backwards!
Oh, don't. Oh.
It went into Bob and Carol's yard. Oh, no? Okay, here it goes.
Oh, Mom!
Challenge your kids to be active and eat healthy.
All right, let's see what you can do. Let's go.
They might surprise you.
Let's go.
Search We Can for more ideas on how you and your kids can get healthy together.
Welcome back to Around Prince George's. If you or someone you know is interested in getting a head start on college while still in high school, one of the best ways to do this is through early college access programs available at both 2- and 4-year colleges and universities. Our next segment, featuring students from the Academy of Health Sciences, should answer many of your questions.
I'm preparing for college.
I'm taking college classes.
Hey, David, let's go.
And I'm about to graduate with my high school diploma and my associate's degree.
These students are getting a head start on college, and so can you. I'm Charlene Dukes, president of Prince George's Community College, and I want to talk to you and your family about getting a head start on college while you're still in high school. One way to do this is through early college access programs available in Maryland at both 2- and 4-year colleges and universities.
Early college access programs give you a head start on college and a career but I had to be prepared academically to take advantage of the opportunity.
It all comes down to planning and preparation. If you want to go to college, then you have to prepare for it, academically and financially. You have to take the appropriate courses, navigate through the application process, and plan how you are going to pay for your education.
I'll be the first in my family to go to college, so I'm not sure how to start the process. How can early college access programs help me?
If you're the first person in your family to go to college, the process can seem overwhelming, but don't let that discourage you. The Early College Access Program can help ease your transition from high school to higher education. It all starts with a plan.
Preparing for college starts with creating a college and career plan. Think of it as your roadmap for success. A college and career plan has 3 basic parts: preparing for college, applying to college, and paying for college.
96, 77.
Are you good at math or science? Do you like researching, writing, or working on computers? And what about the arts? Are you creative, or do you have a special talent? These are just a few of the many questions you might ask yourself when you start preparing for college and planning your career. Once you identify your likes and dislikes, then you can narrow your career choices to the fields that interest you.
I want to go to college, but I'm confused about my major. I really like biology and English. How can I choose the right college and career for me?
Talk with your school counselor about taking a career interest inventory that will help you discover the careers that match your interest. They're fun and easy to do. You and your parents can go online and check out mynextmove.org for information on a variety of careers.
I want to study economics, but there are so many colleges to choose from. And are there courses I can take now to prepare me for college?
There are hundreds of institutions of higher education, both 2-year and 4-year. That's why picking the one that is right for you is an important decision. Think of college as an investment in your future career. And here are some things to consider.
Does the college offer the major that you're interested in? What are the college's entrance requirements? Are you taking the right courses in high school to prepare you for college? How long will it take to complete the degree? How many graduates are able to get a job in your chosen major? And what is their salary range? And what is the cost to attend? As you apply, go over these questions with your parents and school counselor. The Junior Achievement Build Your Future app can help you compare colleges and career areas.
I know this is a lot of information to take in, so let's pull it all together. See your school counselor to take a career interest inventory. Identify careers that you want to explore and choose high school courses that will help prepare you for college. Find out the level of education needed for those careers and select colleges with programs that match your career goals. Complete the FAFSA, the free application for federal student aid. Apply for multiple scholarships and explore loan options. And enroll in an early college access program. If you follow these steps, you can save yourself time and save your parents money. Maryland's Early College Access Program provides an affordable introduction to higher education. I encourage you and your parents or guardians to look into this incredible opportunity, and I wish you a bright and successful future.
For more information on post-secondary education options, visit any of the following websites.
So, same time next week?
Well, of course. Put away a few bucks, feel like $1 million. For free tips to help you save, go to Feed the Pig.
Talking to your kids about finishing school isn't easy, just necessary. Go to boostup.org for materials that can help.
Body language can tell you all sorts of things. Like someone is having a stroke. Know the sudden signs. Learn fast. Face drooping, arm weakness, speech difficulty. Time to call 911 and get them to a hospital immediately. Learn the body language and spot a stroke fast.
For many teenagers, the high school years are filled with dances, Friday night football, and summer vacations. But for the students at the Academy of Health Sciences, it's a year-round commitment to academics. But what do you do when life gets in the way? Here with me to share their inspiring stories of accomplishment and how they overcame adversity are Kayla, Amanda, and Damari. Welcome and congratulations on your upcoming graduation.
Thank you.
So each of you is in the Academy of Health Sciences at PGCC, and you're going to be graduating with your high school diplomas and your associate's degrees. What's the greatest personal challenge you had to overcome while attending the Academy? And Kayla, we'll start with you. Why was it important for you to be in this program?
My mom passed away right before I came into the Academy. A week before I got my acceptance letter. And for about 8 years now, I've been dealing with diabetes. So when we have different events at school, it's different because I have to watch what I eat. You know, some people are like, oh, well, you can't eat this or you can't do this. And it's not that I can't do it. I just have to do it in moderation. And so I didn't want people to treat me different. And then people look at you sometimes with pity when you say, oh, well, so-and-so happened. And so being with the Academy of Health Sciences, everyone's like a family. And that's what I love, because when you lose someone, you're missing that part. And so I'm glad that I have Amanda and Damari and all the faculty there, because they really support you.
And we have two other people here today who are part of that family, and they probably have had to overcome their own challenges and triumphs. So Damari, tell us about your story.
Okay, well, mine wasn't as early as Kayla. When I was in 9th grade, the first day of my spring break, my mother was a violent victim of crime. She was stabbed, literally right in front of our porch. So that kind of took a lot out of me. I mean, she didn't die, but she was in ICU for a long time. And if you've ever been in ICU every day, that's just a draining process, just going in there and being in the hospital that just breeds death. And it just makes you feel like, it makes you go into a shell and a place that you really don't want to be.
Mm-hmm.
But Dr. Andrews, she was one of the people who really helped me get out of my shell and to grow and to push me to keep motivating myself to excel and do better. So I'm glad that I was here at this school and in the program, because I think at a different school, it probably wouldn't have got noticed and overlooked, and being as though I wasn't as motivated as I was when she was in ICU, I don't think I would have gotten through school without being in this program.
You know that you become a master,
yeah,
taskmaster, as well
yeah.
as you understand this whole thing of doing multiple things at one time.
Yeah, it helps you develop perseverance, for one, and it makes, when you're not under pressure, it makes the things that you do even better. And then when you get when I'm under pressure, if I know if I have an essay due in about 3 days and I whip it up, but somehow that'll be a 95 A-grade paper.
So you can make it happen.
Yeah, so being in that situation also helped me to deal with stress and pressure much better.
Good. And Amanda, you're a 3-time cancer survivor. You had a relapse during your junior year. So what happened and what's life like for you?
Life during that time was really tough. I was diagnosed 3 or 4 weeks right before finals, and classes were going to be finished. So I had to try and finish my classes for that, but I wasn't able to because I was so sick. I received a transplant from my little sister in February, and since then I've been doing really great.
Well.
Yeah.
Good. And so how did the Academy help you during that time? I know that your family was around you, your mom, your dad, your 3 sisters, but What was the Academy able to do for you?
All the students were so supportive. They would always ask about me and how I was doing, and the teachers were really flexible with helping me get work and being able to finish so I could graduate on time.
Oh, that's wonderful. Where are you going for your next 2 years of undergraduate college, and did you receive any scholarships?
I'm gonna attend Howard Community College for a year. I only need like 5 to 6 more classes to get my nursing degree. So then after that, I'll be going to nursing school.
Great, and what about you, Damari?
Next year I'll be going to Howard. That's actually where one of the scholarships I got from. They gave me a
Howard
full
University?
Ride. Yeah, they gave me a full ride. So I'm going to Howard. Right now I'm a finance major, but I might change it to economics because I want to do a JD and MBA track, which is a Juris Doctor and Master of Business. That way I can go into corporate law after law school.
Great, and Kayla?
I will be attending Marymount University as a mass communication major and concentration in journalism.
And what about any scholarships?
Well, the school gave me $15,788, and then I have FAFSA, and then the rest I'm getting from Sallie Mae.
All right, that's great to know. So tell me just in a quick sentence or two, how did the Academy of Health Sciences help you really get started and know that you're well on your way to achieving your goal? And why don't we start with you, Damari?
I think being in a situation where you're free, like in a high school, you have teachers that tell you do your homework, you have a project coming up. But now in college, you have to look on Blackboard or you check your syllabus. And I think being in this situation, it helps you to grow and learn who you are.
I see Dr. Andrews and the different staff. They helped me become the woman who I am. They taught me character and leadership and responsibility.
And Amanda?
I would say the classes that we took, they really challenged me and prepared me for life and college.
Well, you know what? You all are just 3 outstanding, stellar examples of we know all of the students who are enrolled in the Academy, grades 9 through 12. So I want to thank you, Kayla, thank you, Damari, and thank you, Amanda, for sharing your stories. And we're excited about what the future holds for each of you. As we close the program, here's a flashback at the first 4 years of the Academy of Health Sciences at Prince George's Community College. Thanks for watching Around Prince George's.
I'll be attending the University of Maryland College Park, and I'm majoring in biology to become a cardiothoracic surgeon.
I plan to go to Marymount University, in which I will major in nursing.
I plan on going to Westminster College in Philadelphia, and I plan to major in environmental sciences.
I'm going to the University of Maryland College Park, and I'm majoring in cellular and molecular biology.